I don't actually think it's any of your business, but he's 40. For the last 30 seconds before the bell goes, would you please sit down and be quiet? Okay, right. Well, they're about 10, so... Good night, goodbye, and... Good night.
The directions, but it's kind of strange color.
Your color is fantastic. Why'd it beat in bed? Well, it's pink. That's all that can be said for it. It looks dreadful. And I did exactly what they told me to on the packet.
It's gorgeous.
Yuck.
Hey. That's why I never have a sweat sock.
Do not. They keep my feet warm. Anyway, it was your socks that first attracted me to you.
My socks? Oh, you English girls are so kinky.
Aren't you glad? Listen, would it be all right if the kids came with us to the game this weekend? Oh, please.
No.
But I've already said they can.
Are you kidding me? Give me a break.
Please.
I wouldn't walk across the street with that bunch of lunatics.
They are not lunatics. I wish you wouldn't use that word. They're highly intelligent, very. They are. It's not their fault that nobody's ever given them a chance. Nobody, look at you spilling your pudding all over the place. You need a playpen. Not their fault. I mean, they at least can eat their pudding without spilling it all over the sheets. Listen, why can't they come? You could have a smashing time showing off, telling them all about the game.
Oh, you give me a break.
Listen, it wouldn't hurt just for once for them to see two grown-up people who are in... What are you doing?
Come here.
What is
Stick
all
around, I'll show you.
Please. Please.
No.
Oh, please.
No.
Just once. I don't often ask you to do. Please. Oh, please.
Maybe.
Now, what's all this bloody nonsense about Gaylord, Can't any of you handle a 14-year-old boy?
15?
Going on 7.
Why did you let him knock Tina in the shed? He was supposed to be in your class, you know. Not Judy Eccles' class. Can't you even handle one child?
If I can't handle him, maybe nobody can handle him. Maybe he just belongs in a mental institution.
A mental institution? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I mean, he's improved 1,000% since he's been at the school. When he first arrived here, he couldn't even feed himself. Now look at him. He can feed himself, speak, even sign his name. Another 2 years with me and he'll be the finest student we have ever had in this school.
Well, that's wonderful. Why don't you just take him on as your personal student? I'm going home.
We do not choose our students here, Mrs. Farrer.
Good night. Good night. Good night, sir.
What do you think we're running? Some goddamn golf club? Are you... Neurotic bitch. No wonder Gaylord's half crazy with a teacher like her. Who can blame him?
That's grossly unfair, and you know it.
Oh, you too now, eh?
He's a danger to himself as well as others. Only last week he locked himself in the staff toilet.
We got him out, didn't we?
Only after you turned a fire hose on him and he put his fist through the window, he could have cut himself to pieces. It's not that we don't want him, it's just that, well, we're only teachers. We can't give him the help he needs. Right? Right?
It was very dangerous.
Is that what you all feel?
Yes. Yes! Yes.
Yeah.
That he belongs in some nut house?
I certainly think he ought to be in an institution. He'd be better off there.
Who asked you?
Well, you did. Besides, it's not good for the other children with him here.
Mr. Drake is right. He could go to Brambridge. They take students of his age.
They use drugs there. I will not have him turned into a drug addict.
For God's sake, be reasonable. They use drugs as part of a prescribed treatment.
I do not have a shrink here, and I will not send him there where they do have a shrink. In 2 months' time, they'll turn him into an absolute nothing.
Well, I wouldn't say that he was much of an anything now.
Who asked you?
Then why are we here?
We are here, Ma'am, to discuss Gaylord's future.
Oh, well, in that case, the meeting's over, isn't it? I mean, what future? So Gaylord stays here, does he? So we can take pride in yet another miracle achieved by Selkirk.
You are damn right. I take a pride in the daily miracles I perform at Selkirk. So should we all take a pride in the daily miracles we perform at Selkirk. Right, Mr. Bowden? Right, Mrs. Green?
Yes, of course I'm proud of it.
Oh,
but
yes,
I don't think...
Right, Miss Eccles? Right, Mrs. Barnett? Right?
Yes.
Right, Mr. Bowden?
Yes.